Hey everybody, and welcome back to Unicorn Leoness Tarot. It's me, Unicorn, and I'm here for the Water Signs Collective Reading. So let's get into it. Cards are pre-shuffled. I'm gonna shuffle again. Thank you in advance for the messages from the Water Sign Collective. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Sorry on my eye. Something could be going on with your sight. Any sort of gifts that has to go with singing, you could be developing those. For the overall energy, you got the Page of Cups. You got the Five of Wands. Three of Swords. Four of Cups. King of Swords. And the Lovers. Okay. You could be getting over a heartbreak where it felt like you were in competition with somebody. And you're either currently in or getting out of this state of loneliness. It's time for you to imagine what it would look like, what your ideal relationship would look like. Because I'm getting the Lovers more so for business. I mean, not business, relationships over business. But since business came out, that's kind of a, I'm hearing that's more of a side note. You need to be a little bit more imaginative and more creative when it comes to your business, but your business will become more to have your business flourish more. Okay. Who you're dealing with could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? It's almost kind of like maybe they had a distorted view that kind of shifted your view, okay? Taking in too many views. I'm hearing possibly losing yourself within relationships, or you could have lost yourself within a relationship, and that's where the heartbreak, you're getting over that heartbreak because you're coming back into yourself, which is leading you to this period of being alone. And you have your moments, and you're having a moment of feeling lonely. I'm getting drawn to this Five of Wands. It looks like it was like y'all had a huge fight or something like that. A huge argument. Possible DV. So if you have gone through a DV situation, domestic violence, and you're out of it, congratulations. I heard emotional. There was a lot of games that were being played, which led to the argument. A lot of truths got spilled, and now it's like you're in this singlehood. But it's like I'm also feeling like being content with where you are now. Okay. But yeah, you do have somebody that's like currently in your life or coming into your life. And you got the two, you got the Four of Swords with the Four of Cups. And then it's like you have thoughts that it's like maybe you felt like you didn't work hard enough in a relationship, but you really did. And that things with this new, with the new is going to come into fruition. It's just going to be a really slow moving. My messages are coming in kind of at a slower vibe, a slower rate. I'm drawn to his cloak. His cloak has grapes on there, okay? And then with the Knight of Pentacles being the slowest, like he's like, it's almost like he's just sitting there watching. He's not even moving in that at all. The horse isn't moving, it has no motion. It's like he's sitting back and pondering and thinking, contemplating, plotting, scheming. And I don't mean plotting and scheming in a negative way. I mean plotting is like, what am I going to do next? Because you have this new person coming in. This new person's going to kind of throw you off your feet. You're a little bit worried because they might have a little issues with their money, or they might have issues with handling their finances. But I wouldn't take that as a big deal because they're still learning. It's gonna be, it's slow. Any more messages? Any more messages for the water signs? It's almost like things ended up on such bad terms. It's almost kind of like you're not sure if you even want a relationship, or but you have somebody that's come in to have you, and you're rethinking a whole lot of different things, where it's like yup. Where it's like you're being blinded. You've been blinded, and you've been blinded by your hurt, and you've been blinded by that hurt and that pain, to where it's like you almost developed a whole nother personality because of it, or surrounding it. But you're gonna get justice. It's gonna be victory, okay? You're gonna have victory when it comes to this, because you see you're going through the Six of Swords, you're going through a transformation. You're going through your metamorphosis. This is your cocoon period at this time. And whoever did what they did, they're going to reap what they've sown. That's where that slowness energy was coming into play, especially with this death card. Death came out in reverse. It's out, birth, rebirth. It's like you have to go through this cocoon phase to go through. Once you break out of your cocoon, that's when it's like may the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may. That's the sort of energy I'm getting from this. And you're just gonna be sitting. I know it's a woman, but you apply for the men too. You're just gonna be sitting pretty, sitting over there looking. Look at how she looking down. She got the cup up and everything. You're just gonna be sitting there pretty, sitting there chilling, like, oh yeah, and. But yeah, this is an essential time for you to just really just sit and this is the contemplation time, to really just sit in it and analyze what happened and move forward. I want to say move on, but move forward, because you have blessings that are waiting for you at the end of this, and you don't want to miss your blessings because you keep focusing on the past. You got to focus forward. Water signs, focus forward. What sort of life do you want to create? You're learning learn from the past. Now what type of future do you want to create for yourself? Okay. What do you want it to look like? And whoever's coming in, they ain't about to be playing about you, okay? They is not about to be playing. Something how what? Oh, okay. I just keep look at how like majestic this Queen of Cups is. Like, look at her. Look at the vibes. The Queen of Cups. She's sitting there with her little sea lion and everything like that. She is unbothered and unfazed by the bullshit. She's like, she's just letting things go and letting things flow and just watching the water. That's all she's doing. She's just sitting there watching the water. But I got drawn to this, back to this Six of Swords. Oh, I just heard Reverend Ike's voice saying renewal of the mind. That is what is going on right now. If you don't know who Reverend Ike is, look him up, okay? But I just heard a renewal of the mind. Peter. I'm not sure what, I can't remember. I'm not sure what verse it is, but it's in the book of Peter where it talks about the renewal of your mind. That's exactly what's going on right now. You're going through this. You're going through a renewal of your mind, and once your mind renews, your actions will start. Your life will start to fall into place, and will start to fall in alignment to this rebirth. Yes, and that's why the Death card came out, because you're literally cocooning, like you're in this energy, and that's what's going on right now. Right now is the time for you to sit in your cocoon and really weigh your options, and also play. I don't want to say play with yourself, that sounds dirty, but I mean that's what you gotta play with yourself, and not just in the dirty sense, but like realize what is play for you now. You know what I'm saying? Now that you've come out on the other side of this situation. Because I'm getting like it was a very volatile it was a very violent relationship. And I don't mean just physically violent, but it could have been spiritually violent. It was a very, like, somebody was just like playing. Like, they was just playing. Like, it was a joke to them. It was a game to them. It was an emotionally violent relationship. Mm. Okay. So I'm glad you guys got out, or if you are working on getting out, I'm excited for you. Like I said, congratulations. You divorcing, congratulations. So you have Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. What did I just say? This is your cocoon time. You don't need to be up in everybody's face. You need to figure out what's going on with you right now. They can wait. They can wait, because right now this is self-care time, self-love time. Do what you got to do, water signs, okay? Kuthumi, cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer that you seek. Trust what you know. Trust what you know. Because you know you're better than the person that you were with. You know that, and I don't mean this on no like, but it's like you can do better. And now it's the time to, like I said, recalibrate and understand that that's, and no, not just understand, but know. We're beyond understanding right now. You have to know. Okay? Believe, which is knowing. Okay? Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. You have 2 healing cards. This is definitely your period of healing. It's definitely your period of healing. And I would suggest keeping certain people close to you that you can rely, that are reliable, that are reliable, and that are open for you to lean onto them. Okay? Fire signs kind of got that as well too. Check this one out. Yeah, this is definitely a time of healing for you guys. You don't need to be all up in everybody's face. And I mean actual real healing, not like trying to not numb healing. Where you're just trying to numb and get away from and run away from the emotions by ripping and running, or being in everybody's face, having everybody in your face, so that way you don't gotta deal with it. No, baby, you gotta deal with it. Live wire. Bring it, yup. Knock, knock. Opportunities knocking. I don't know why those boots were made for walking came up in my head. But you got live wire, okay? It's time to put a little bit of spark up into this healing, okay? It's time. Bring it. Bring it. That's what I'm sensing for the karma, because the karma about to bring it, and the karma gonna pull up like knock knock, right up on their door. They gonna be knocking, okay? There's also there are also going to be opportunities arising for you to express how you've healed. Possibly a book, maybe motivational speaking, or just speaking in general. But I'm hearing a book. It's gonna be a good book. It's gonna be a good book. Because once you're able to like come through on the other side, and you get to guide and teach people on how to do that, whew, that junk gonna be fire. You have conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. That's going to be what helps you heal. Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Yup. And the miracle. Yeah, miracle. The frequency of miracles supports our beliefs in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. That's, you're going to have to hold on to these concepts. That's what's going to help you get these healings. Because the thing is, source ain't really going to put you through nothing that you can't get through. All right? And I know it sounds cliche. God gives our hardest battles to our strongest soldiers. Nah, 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 nah. But it's like right now, it's like you have to do that work. Because you have so many blessings for you on the other end of this spectrum. So it's like, I don't want to say rush the work, but the quicker that you get it done, and like I stated in about 2 other videos at this point, and not bypass, the quicker that you lean into it instead of leaning away from it, is gonna help you out a lot more. Cause it's like, the longer you lean away from it, it's just gonna drag it out. It's just gonna drag it out. I just have one more deck for you guys. I'm sorry, but I was pulled to another deck, especially because this is kind of a heavier reading. So I want to make sure that you get as much guidance from it as you possibly can get. Layla been popping up a lot. You are remembering at a soul level. You are tapping into greater awareness, and an understanding of your highest life purpose shall become even clearer to you. This may evoke unsettling change within you, but that change is necessary for a new way to manifest. You are protected and guided at all times, especially when you feel uncertain about your course. You are truly loved. Layla is a guardian angel watching over all transitions, including the transition of the soul into the embryo during conception, and the guiding of the soul out of the body into the realms of life when a physical life draws to a close. Alabaster was lauded by the ancient Egyptians as a guardian stone which leads the soul towards the light during the times of transition. The alabaster tablet of Layla indicates that you are navigating a significant transition. It may be that your outer life is going through change, or maybe that inner changes are happening within your soul, or both. You may not know how to traverse the shifting inner and outer landscapes, but the oracle advises you that this great angel is guiding you faithfully and effectively. Okay. The Varapatra. Out of confusion, a clear and progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connections, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement from your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the task of humanity is learning how to receive. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, and trusting heart. The Holy Grail is a sacred chalice, and it is a powerful, living, regenerative, and deeply healing symbol of hope and blessing. It will interact with each soul in its own way. For your soul, that may involve a recognition that the light is always seeking you, wanting to fill and heal and bless and protect you, to initiate you into an awareness of the realms of light, beauty, and divine presence. It may remind your heart to receive that you are capable of being a channel for goodness, grace, abundance, and pure light. It may be recognized as a sign of a future blessing, of something truly desired finally coming to pass. And you should be listening to those I still don't got it right. Those F frequencies at this hertz. Solve Paluti, 741 hertz. Tune into your heart and you'll be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred place and access it daily. So we're gonna end the reading on that. That's kind of your homework for today, for a little while. Okay. So thank you guys for tuning in, and y'all have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time you're watching. Peace, love, and quirk, and y'all have a good one. Unicorn out.